What are you paying attention to? Because when we think about quantum physics and the idea that everything is energy, actually what is in front of us is this ocean of potentiality. And the fabric of the reality within that is what we focus on. Okay, so you've all seen The Secret, right? And you've heard in The Secret the idea of going into the car yard and getting sold on having a red car, walking out of the car yard, driving home, and for the next week, just seeing red cars, right? You create your reality by what you think about. The issue with that is that because of that focus, we miss opportunity. So we miss moments of opportunity, windows of opportunity, if our focus is in the wrong place. Now, for a lot of people, and this is how the challenge came about, chaos to clients, this coronavirus has created chaos. It has put people's focus in a very negative place. It has put people's focus onto scarcity. It has put people's focus onto fear. It has put people's focus onto the falling apart of their business, and that focus is dangerous because it does mean that you're missing those windows of opportunity, which is what I have tried to drill through here, like chaos, opportunity, what is the opportunity here for your business? But if you miss that first important step, so if you came onto the challenge on day one and you just thought, I'm too busy, or I haven't got time for this, the kids are at home, I've got to homeschool, everything's chaos, I'm done. And you didn't set that powerful intention, then that will have affected your outcome because your intention directly correlates with the outputs, which Jenny demonstrated. On the first day, she set the powerful intention, I am going to change how I show up and the exposure I get. And within 24 hours, she'd been featured or had the offer to be featured by an influencer with 30,000 followers. Everything changed through that intention, do you see? And so just to show you that this is just not nonsense, there is hundreds of studies out there that you can go and look up, and they generate random numbers, so only 0 and 1. And so the idea is that I think you press a button and it whizzes round and it either comes back with a 0 or a 1. And what they asked people to do was to set the intention. So instead of just randomly looking at this thing and just waiting for a number to come up and see what it is, they were asked to set the intention, asked to push towards a certain number in their mind, 0 or 1. And what do you think happened? So what happened across hundreds of studies is that the intention affected the output, affected the results. The numbers shifted as to the focus of the participants. Sounds freaking crazy, right? But it's not. That's quantum science. That's law of attractions. That's the power that you hold in your own mind. So I ask that question again, where's your mind at? Is your mind on the chaos, or is your mind on the results that you want to create? Because we really affect the reality we see, through our thoughts. And the fact is that most people don't affect their reality in the right way. They recreate the reality that they don't want. It's one of the most blow me away. My money and sales coach, he said to me, Claire, worry is like praying. Worrying is like praying. You're worrying because you don't want the damn thing, but you get it because you worry about it, because in your energy, you're asking the universe to present that to you through your energy. You focus. Worrying is praying. What are you praying for right now? So whatever way we observe the world around us is what comes back to us. And so that focus is super important. And I'm going to give you a little technique. So I had amazing coaching from a guy called Aaron Velke yesterday. I shared this with my mastermind. We did it on their guest expert call. And sorry, just flicking that away. Got a message come up. And what you do is you close your eyes. So we're going to close our eyes together. And you're going to imagine in your mind's eye your perfect holiday location. So really get into your mind, take some deep breaths. You're going to see where you are. Maybe it's on the beach, maybe it's the mountains, maybe it's on a retreat. You're just going to really see that place. Feel the sun burning down on your shoulders. Maybe you're seeing the ripple of the sea. Whatever you're seeing, see it, feel into it. Now you're going to open your eyes. Okay, now I want you to have a quick scan of your room. You're doing that? Scanning your room, scanning your room, scanning your room. You're going to look for everything that's red. Shut your eyes. Okay. Got your eyes shut? Okay, now I want you to tell me, scan that room in your mind, tell me what is blue. Can you think of anything? Do you see anything? You likely don't. You can't see it because you never focused on it. Now look around your room. Is there something blue? I see shed loads of blue things. My wall's blue. You know, it's that power of the mind and the focus. And we get what we focus on. So if you're lacking in fulfillment and happiness right now, the truth is you're not focusing on living a fulfilling life. You're focusing on all the struggle. And so these people I don't know if I talked about it in here or in my other group, but I'm really consciously mapping levels of consciousness right now, and I'm seeing those people who are in a victim mentality by how they're showing up. And you know, you can see that victim mentality by the fact that all they can see is the problems. They're complaining about the lines and the queues for the supermarket. They're complaining that prices have gone up. They are judging the government for their decisions. They are feeling entitled to handouts to fix their life because, God damn this, their business is closed. Who's going to fix it for them? If you focus on the opportunity and you focus on gratitude, I'm so freaking grateful I can line up in a queue to get food to feed my children because it means there's food there. I'm so grateful for the people who are in that store working, putting themselves in danger every single day in front of this virus. I'm focused on the abundance of everything I have right now, including opportunity. My focus. And guess what? My opportunities are growing. So I had a client, and I won't name her, and she's beautiful and I adore her, and she came to me with this, she actually said to me, you know, like every time I get close to success, shit happens. Shit keeps happening. And I sort of have now got her to this place where she can see that that is because she's attuned to that way of life. She's attuned to that happening because that's where she places her focus, because her focus has been built out of the experiences she's had in the past that have led her to believe that is how things are. That's how she sees her reality. That's the reality she has. She's causing that shit to happen by keeping her focus there and not changing those beliefs, developing new beliefs, creating a new focus and putting her focus there instead. Does that make sense? And so everything's to do with a lack of focus. When we're focused, we are aligned because we see what we want, right? We start with the vision. We always start with the vision. What do I want right now? You focus there. You focus on that visualization, that manifestation. And then you take aligned action because you see that vision and you know what action is aligned. You move forward. And what happens is that money follows. And people don't believe this until this happens, right? Law of attraction. It's because you're focused on the impact and the outcome, which enables you to create value. Through the challenge, all we've talked about is how you create value. You make such massive value that money's a byproduct of that. It can't help but be a byproduct of that. So what you've learned in this challenge is like massive, because I've taught you how to create value and put it in front of the right people. What I want to do now is to help you with that focus. because how you've shown up in the challenge tells me where your focus is. If you've shown up and watched every single video, turned up to the masterclass, absorbed everything, took notes, did the workbook, your focus is in the right place. If you've showed up half-assed, if you've made excuses, if you've found other stuff to do, if you've decided you haven't got the time, then your focus isn't in the wrong place. Your focus isn't on your success. And we have to have that singleness of mind. We have to have that singleness of mind to create clear value and get hyper niched. And in doing that, the action that we take creates the results that we want. Impact and income, in spite of the coronavirus chaos. And so my vision is to help people to find out what they love, make it what they do, get paid for it, and change the world. So I'm hyper focused on that vision, and everything that I do is aligned to that vision. And so I would like to offer you a free breakthrough call. And what I really want to help you to do is get that vision, so it's crystal clear. And that's just the first thing, right? And once we've identified what you want, then we can really understand what is blocking you from having that hyper focus, that laser vision. And we can put a plan in place that's going to help you thrive in the long term. So to get that breakthrough call, I'm going to put the link in the comments. I hope this has been helpful. I hope you have a beautiful day. And signing out. Bye-bye.